Listen, sometimes in life, we are our own weapons formed against ourselves. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon, professionally known as Chef Pricey, and today we are making garlic butter shrimp served with some home truths. There's not enough accountability, self-awareness going on, and I don't think there's enough people talking about it in the Christian community or in general. And if there is, then I haven't come across any videos talking about it enough. So I'm gonna do it. Put out videos that I need to see myself. Videos that I needed to see, I do. Because I know there's gonna be other women, other people out there that are in the same situations as me, or probably need similar guidance, that need to hear the things that I am saying. So I am making the videos that I needed once upon a time, at some point still do need. You know? As hard as it is to hear it or to accept it, to look in the mirror and say to yourself like, you are your own problem, we have to do it. We're so quick to judge other people and what they do for us and what they don't do for us, or how they live their lives or the choices that they make, but we don't take enough time to stop and look at ourselves and look at the choices that we are making, or the roads that we decide to go down, or the things that we decide to do, or the people that we decide to hang around. We don't do enough of it. We need to change our perspective on self-awareness. We tend to be hard on ourselves a lot of the time. We tend to beat ourselves up when we're not making the best choices in life. And it leads to regret and resentment. That shows on the outside. It shows on how we look after ourselves. It shows on how we treat people. We walk around miserable and angry and bitter, and you just harbor so much feelings. And that also can lead to unforgiveness. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it ain't. Sometimes following God, as beautiful as it is, can be boring sometimes. Sometimes following the Lord and being on that Christian walk can be so painful that you want to backslide into old ways, or you just feel like, alright, I just need some space from God for a moment, and you just want to do anything else. Operate in the flesh, going out drinking, whether that be hanging out with the wrong friends, whether that be doubling back on people that you left behind when you decided to walk down this path with God. Anything that involves you operating more in your flesh than it does in your spirit. It may be fun while we're doing it, but then there comes a point where we stop, and then the conviction just kicks in, because it doesn't always kick in straight away. For some of us it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes God just lets you do what you're doing so that you can find your way back by yourself. But sometimes when you're going too long operating in the flesh, He kicks in that conviction. You see that conviction, it would have you feeling off. It's impossible to ignore. You're doing what you're doing in the flesh. You're doing the things that you know you're not really supposed to be doing, the things that you know don't please God. You know in the back of your mind, you have those thoughts in the back of your mind that you just can't get rid of, that's telling you this ain't right, like, I shouldn't be doing this. If you're doing it and you don't feel no way, then there's no conviction there. But when you're doing it, like, you feel it, and that conviction turns you back to God, and then you find yourself on your hands and your knees and you're saying to God, forgive me, Lord. So you go to God and you say to Him, all right, God, take me out of this situation. If you take me out of this situation, because we've all been there. I've been there countless times. If you take me out of this situation, Lord, I promise you I will never do it again. And He takes you out of the situation and you do it again. So now you've already made your promise to God, you've broken it, but then you don't want to go back to Him because you feel shame, you feel embarrassed. You might even feel like He's not even going to hear you. So now you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. God already knows, He already saw it coming. He knew you was going to come to Him. He knew you was going to ask Him to get you out of that situation. He knew you was going to go back, and He knew you was going to be in that hard place. He still wants you to go back. He wants you to ask for forgiveness. He still wants you to repent, and He still wants you to try again. As long as you have an honest heart, as long as you are genuine, then He understands we are human, we have flesh. That is what grace is for. He'll give us that grace. What He won't do is give us that grace if we go about it in a way where it's like, oh, God will forgive me. The times that I've come off track, I haven't thought about God in those moments. I do it more now. Now I think it's almost impossible not to think of God before everything. So if I'm meeting someone, if I'm going somewhere, in my head, I'll be thinking, oh, does God really want me to be doing this? And I might pray about it or have a conversation with him. Do you know what I see a lot? I see so many perfect Christians. I see so many perfect people putting up Bible quotes and speaking of the Lord and just being so righteous. But we very rarely put up the times when we fall off and we struggle and we operate in our flesh more than we do in our spirit. Personally, I haven't posted a YouTube video in 3 weeks. It'll be 3 weeks on Wednesday. I've spent the last 3 weeks, it's been a mixture of working more hours than I should be working, talking to people that I know I shouldn't be talking to, entertaining relationships I should not be entertaining. And whilst doing all of these things that have been distracting me, I haven't picked up my Bible. I haven't really sat with him and spent time with him. I've just given him a quick brief. And yes, you can say, God understands, you're human. Yes, you can say, he knows your heart. I've said it in this video already. But sometimes it's not good enough. In those 3 weeks, I still had time to turn my TV on and watch certain programs. I still had time to pick up my phone and speak to people for hours on the phone. I still had time to go out with people and meet up with people and have my little sleepovers or whatever I have been doing, right? But I can't sit with God for 10 minutes and give him 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes of my time. For me, for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing so much in my flesh whilst trying to operate in my spirit. And they don't go. For the past 3 weeks, I have been working and trying to sort out one of the biggest bookings that I've got this year. And when I sit down and I'm thinking, all right, God, I'm tired. I am tired. How can I be doing, like, how can one person do all of this? And all I felt was, but are these the things that I told you to do? That's discernment. When you feel it, discernment is a feeling. I allowed myself to be distracted by other things that I haven't been able to steward my blessings properly. So when God is blessing you and you're not focusing on your blessings, you're focusing on your distractions, you're focusing on worldly things, those very things will interfere with what God's trying to give to you. And all that happens is you end up mishandling your blessings. Sometimes we are our own weapons formed against ourselves. And what's today's message, guys? Do not be your own weapon formed against yourself. That's the message. Let's make our garlic butter prawns. Come. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.